Hello everyone, Nikas here for your live electronic music tutorials, episode 231, and I keep on making music in real time, and of course I make some templates for a site weMakeDanceMusic.com. If this is your first time watching, guys, every single episode is always real time. You see me, I started the video, I'm gonna switch producer POV, and today you're gonna learn how to make literally a prog trance track out of MIDI. So what I do is I load the MIDI, I build a little bit of drums to save you guys time, so we're gonna get straight into the topic of using the MIDI to create some melodies, create some bassline, use them to do some pads, gonna do some sound design, some engineering to make the track sound fat, gonna do some mixing. Gonna see, guys, in about 30 to 45 minutes I should have a 2-minute long track that is pretty much done, which is gonna be a template that's gonna be on our site doing That's Music, only $5 guys, which is ridiculous. I will not use any plugins, of course, and if you get a second, you have to smash that like button. It just really helps other people to see the show, because YouTube like what we do, but it's such a long format. Like I said, I make music in real time in comparison to showing off some, I make something in 20 seconds, a minute, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. I like really to show the process, because this is what we do as producers. We spend a lot of time in the studio, we hustle, we make the music. I've been at it, guys, for 21 years now. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I do that for a living for over 10 years now. So guys, let's get started and make some trance. 132, so it isn't some uplifting, banging, epic trance. It is just some, I would call it progressive trance. So I loaded this MIDI chord here, and I built like a simple percussion. I'm just gonna rename it so you guys can see what it is. I'm gonna color it just for fun. It's gonna be fun. So here we go: kick, snare, hi-hat, ride, percussions, a little bleep, and some pad just to get a feel of what the chords sound like. So let's listen. So that's it, guys, this is the chord. So the first thing I will do is drop a sidechain on there to set an example, and I tend to replicate the main channel, will change the MIDI. This is the fastest way I found to do it. Like creativity, I think sometimes when you're in the flow, you want things to go fast so you can output, because if it takes too much time, you're gonna lose the flow, and then, well, the output might not be there anymore. So I think it's very important. So instrument, kick here, sidechain to the kick. I like to have it fast, 4:1 ratio to really compress so you can hear it already. I don't like to compress up to 10, I do 5, 6, 7, usually something like that. So you can hear without. It's just, then now you have the pumping, of course, and when the kick hits, it just frees some space for him to hit, the kick to hit. First thing that I have in my mind is to create a bass line, so I'm gonna take the bass notes here. Super simple, guys. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a really quick pattern, like kind of a groovy. So I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go down an octave, and I'm just thinking what pattern. 1, 1. I think. Oh, not what I want. I don't need to save just yet. So I don't want to do a full, but I'm really tempted to do a full. Okay, I'm gonna do it, and then I will turn it. First I'm gonna pick a bass, just get a better feel of what it will sound like, and then I'm gonna probably pick the final bass. This classic, something like that. Let's go start. I'm gonna take this pattern again, replicate it here. Oh, it was not at the right place. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay, we're gonna continue and replicating. Pretty easy. I mean, another little space. Just make sure that I get it right. Control AQ. Something happened there that I don't wanted. A little bit too long. I'm gonna do the sequence. Is gonna have 2 bars, so you can see it here. Actually, it isn't. It's on beat because somehow it didn't want it to put it at the right place. Yeah, real time. So what's happening when you do real time. Nothing is perfect, but we're gonna make it happen nonetheless. So here we got our pattern, Control EQ, quantize. So this is cool. I'm not sure, maybe I'll bring it up. No. It's not like this, but the sound is too flabby. If you know this word, flabby. This I like. I think I can probably go, I would like it to be a bit longer, so I'm going to go into advanced and I'm going to see if I can a bit more decay. I guess there's many different sources to, no, I think it sounds good. Just wanted a bit more length. Simple, a bit too simple. What if I do? Okay, that's better here. So you can hear it coming up. A little bit more decay without the decay. Let's see if we open. It could be fun. Well, of course the sidechain is there already. And now this ride came in a bit too loud. Really has to be in the back. Sometime we can put it at the top, but to compose I don't want it to be too much there because I'll have this running in my ear for a long time. So that's a cool intro. I'm going to continue again with Alchemy, because Alchemy's got really everything we need. I'm going to go maybe a brass, like something like just to make some hits out of this, like some quick. I'm going to go into brass. I think you need a bit more verb, like so I'm going to do a reverb here. We're going to take this, I'm going to do a silver verb, which I like. I'm going to do my grandiose, which is a huge room. Then I'm going to send it. Then I'm going to also compress the sidechain. I do that all the time in my tracks, guys. So we can hear the tail is continuing to be compressed. It's a cool effect, I think. I mean, it's a cool brass, but this is the first one. Let's see if we can do better. This is a cool little stereo effect there. So next, if we want to do, like, let's say I want to drop an harp, I can use just straight up a harp, or I can create one. And I think for this track I will create one, because the harps, and they tend to be, I wouldn't call them boring, but they tend to be simple. So if we use the keys we have here and we create an harp with them, just simply just playing with the keys. I'm gonna zoom in a bit more here. So let's say that I'm going to do a little key movement like this, and then I'm going to shrink them to size. So and then I can take this again, just replicate it simply. There's a bit of a gap here, so I would probably take this and replicate so it goes up down. So we, yeah, so this is good. This is good here. Bring this one here. Is that the G? Yeah, it is the G. So this is good. This is our root key. 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh, I did a mistake here, guys. Sorry. So this should go here. So now we can take these. Command R. No, Command R. No, that doesn't work. Shoes. I thought that I can do this and do just. No, it doesn't work. So it's. That I could replicate. I think I can replicate everything, so I just want to replicate these two. Just to see what we will get, and then I'm gonna try to drop a bit of a lead sound on there to see. Whoa. So I do leads, because I want some kind of a... Whoa. This is a little bit intense, guys. Thinking about something a bit smoother, really. That I like very much. I think it's gonna fit the track to perfection. And then if we look at the second chords, is the same except the top note is 1 key higher. So I'm gonna take these actually. So we follow the chord progression, so there won't be any weird notes. Oh, I think it was there, but I'm not sure, so I can verify by selecting 2 of these. So they're gonna juxtapose. No, it isn't, it's lower. Oh, so I can see here that this is all fitting, except for this one there is going on the black here, so. So what I can also do is simply take this and drop it here. Once I dropped it, remove that. Take the second part here. Drop it. It's all from MIDI, guys. That no, this is good. So it's all from MIDI that we had, and we're creating really a full track with it. Everything is going to be in tune. Everything's going to be clean. Because we take our time to do it properly. I know it's a bit of a lame part, but... Oh, I think I've done something wrong there. I'm gonna go back. Yes. Okay, so this is good here. This one... So I did that, but I forgot to put the MIDI part where they belong, which is a little bit further here. It's the same for that here. So a little bit further for this one, like this. Same thing for this one here, goes the third beat. Okay. So you see where I'm going with that, I guess. So this is a little trick that I think worth knowing, because trance is really about the harmony, and if you screw up and your track is out of tune, you know, right away, well, it's not gonna work. Like any DJ will hear it that you're out of tune. So just little tricks through the years. Okay, I think we have it. And then, of course, you can give it some reverb love right here. And on Alchemy, of course, we have some nice filters and something to play with. If you really want to go in the funky zone, there's always this. You can play here, or you can play here. This is nice. A little bit of detune here. I find that useful mostly in the mix, so let's go in the mix. So here you can hear it. You can replace it like dimensionally in the mix because you're tuning like the saws, or so here you can barely hear it. This is greasy, I like this. I would cut a bit of the bottom because I can hear it taking a lot of room. I want some mid-lows here, but not too much of the lows. Lots of room to play with here. Let's put it in the mix. And if I wanted to boost it a little bit, I could also drop this one a little bit more. Oh, not all of this, sorry guys. I wanted to take the bass note, the low notes here, and replicate it to have a bit more cadence to create like some kind of a mid bass. See it? No, not really. So what I think I will do is, because we have a nice low bass. Where's my bass, by the way? Okay, the bass is here. But I think it would be nice to have another layer. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to drop it an octave. And I'm going to try to do another mid-bass layer. Let's hear it. Not with this, not with the reverb either. Oh, this could be fun. This gave me an acid feel, and I like some acid bassline in there, so. Not what I was looking for. I'll take a classic. I had like a 303 in there, but I cannot find it now. No? Oh well. Guess I have to go to bass first. Something more like this. Without the ARP. I'm gonna get there. I think I'll do it full on. Then I can play with the decay a little bit. making music sometimes is not only about what you put in, is how you blend, really. And I don't know, I've been told I'm good at this, so yes, I'm just going through selecting some patches and stuff, but it's somehow having a feel of what goes well together and what will make the track progress, not regress. So this is going to be useful. It's going to be very fun to play with this a little bit later on when we're going to do some automations. And again, guys, no plugins used. Can tweak this one a little bit too. And I think my acid should be more heavily compressed. I'm gonna go a bit hard on it, a bit of distortion. No, I think we're good. I'm gonna drop it in the back a little bit. I'm gonna leave it some of the body at 100. So usually I'm thinking, okay, now we're getting into a track, you have some mid-lows, get like a nice arp, we have some nice stabs here, get a nice pad running in the back, which by the way we could open also, so all the elements are really moldable. So what is cool about making music with synthesizers, not sample, is you can always change things, evolve, and it does make a huge difference in the originality and the quality of your production, of course. I'm tempted to record a piano, but then I'm not. It's like, because I think a piano would work with that, but the piano is a bit limited in the keys, so I'm gonna give it a try, but because piano work, but when there's a lot of synth, it tends to mix a bit weirdly. I'm gonna do again my send to this big reverb that I made earlier. Not all keys are working there. So if we just take the first bit, make it like some kind of a, I wouldn't call it epic, but a bit emotional. Piano will have to be put in the mix, a bit tough. Doesn't quite stand out right away. So we need, first of all, some sidechain for sure. Like this note to be inspiration to continue. I think this note there was a bit weak. That's better. Definitely have something worthy of working on now. So I'm listening to the piano and I'm thinking like liquidy, kind of a bit crazy, over the top piano, you know? So this is cool, but with the piano, I want to pull it to the back. Ooh, amazing. Same thing with this pad, this harp, sorry. So we're gonna build a track a bit more around the piano for this part. So now I need some liquidy, I think I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do a multi effect and maybe a step effect. I'm gonna try to just to give a bit more character to the piano. Be cool. Let's mix it a bit less. Around 70, I feel this plugin does just give just enough. And again, because the mix is quite crowded, it's a bit tough for now. Beautiful. So the bass here, the acid is here. I think I will try to cut the acid a little bit. So guys, for MIDI, I mean, not bad at all. I think I'd be tempted to add like a pad, like a top pad on top of this. And for that, I'm just gonna continue with Alchemy. I'm going to keys. Have something glassy, something, you know, just add a bit of texture on the top end. Let's see. Just make the difference between like a cool track with good element and a track that really has just something else. And if it's well mixed together, oh, the effect. Came out. This is a bit strange. It's a little. Oh, the step effects is still there, guys. Oh, it does work though. I think if you want to go a bit mental, I would take the step effect and try to do another effect on this one. Oof. Oh yeah. So now it's time to balance things a little, I would say. I'm not gonna do a complete mix down because we're already at about 30 minutes, but I will somehow get a bit more juice out of percussions first. Probably bring the ride up to really get a bit more some action here. I like my snare with a little bit of delay usually. There should be a delay here. Let's make it into a 2-minute track. Oof, this is good, guys. Oof, a bit unexpected. So let's sort out the parts. So this would go, piano goes there, atmosphere go at the top completely. I like to start on my tracks to have like an overview of what goes where. Perfect pad, definitely go lower. Piano almost at the top. That goes just underneath the piano. It's classic there, very good. The pad can stay. Harp, bass there, perfect. I think we have everything we need to make a track, to make a sick prog trance track, really. I want the piano to pop a bit more. So I think I will drop. Oh, there's already a compressor here, so this is perfect. The VCA, good. Let it pop. The volume to go that crazy. I just want it to stand out a bit better. I think it's time to save this, bye guys. This is episode 231. 231, guys, is another 230 to watch, and I made quite a lot of trance. Robert Miles style piano trance, which is a bit in those lines, but I made a track and I really had in mind this Robert Miles feel. And I really made it happen. It has this children kind of vibe to it, and it's simple. It just works. And I didn't make the same, but I made something that has the feel. So I think this is worthy of watching too. Above and Beyond Trance I've done, and all things like that. So I want to listen to this again. I'm hooked. So what I was thinking is I would like to have like a kind of a snare roll that build up in the back and that goes and fluctuate, you know. And oh, this is a perfect snare for that. This is amazing. Like quite a fast snare roll, you know, like something that would just, if you get what I mean. Oh, this is not the way to go with this. Okay, let's just check. Zoom, 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 zoom. Magic mouse is very useful for that. So if I take that and I can do this. No, that doesn't work. Aha, aha, aha. What? Oh, it's on the wrong channel. Okay, so this goes here, this goes here. It was actually better with the other snare. So this is snare 1, big room. Yeah, it was better. So I'm gonna take the same snare as the original one. Snare 1, big room here. So I want that in the background here. Not constantly like this, guys, but I'm gonna do again a multi-effect, step effect, and then I'm gonna run the snare through it. That could be cool. Let's save it. Bring it a bit louder so we can really hear it. Ooh, cool too, but no, a bit too much. What was this again? Oof, pretty cool. But not really what we're looking for. I think we're good. Oof, again. Oh yeah, that I like. With maybe, let's say that we're building up to go into the breakdown. It's just because I went for a run, but I'm trancing pretty good here. This is very nice. So I'm thinking about bringing it in the breakdown now. Do a little bit of automation with you guys, and then I think it's gonna be it for today. But so yeah, maybe this classic. Can play with it. Gonna do touch. Gonna go into alchemy. Love it, loving this. Oof. Musical typing. Gonna get to command what I am doing here. See that we are just going in the breakdown now. Oof. We're gonna bring the acid now. sound. Can you hear? Alright guys, this is gonna be it for episode 231 of your live electronic music tutorial. This is a good one. I'm excited about it, no doubt. And I was gonna say something, but I totally forgot. And in this case, may the sounds be with you guys.